Lucy, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. It is definitely a challenge that is just so high it's never gonna be achieved. So the start of February for my TBR, I set a pretty ambitious TBR of 6 books and 2 of them were over 600 pages. I really just dug myself deep into a hole. My TBR was very girthy. I have One Dark Window on it, A Certain Hunger, Mate, Hopeless, Magnolia Park's Into the Dark, and then lastly I have Crescent City, House of Flame and Shadow on my TBR. So far I've read Hopeless, A Certain Hunger, and that's it. So in today's video I really want to focus on getting at least 2 more books off my TBR. I have 2 books that I really want to hopefully finish because they are short or shorter. Video is literally me telling you right now it's not gonna happen. I cannot finish my TBR in a week. It is Monday, February 23rd. It's 12:04 a.m. and the week ends. It's a perfect month, so it ends on Saturday the 28th. 6 days to complete that challenge. So I already have a head start. I was just finishing another reading vlog and I've already started one of the books. All of those books on my TBR, I really want to focus on 2, which is going to be One Dark Window by Rachel Gilligs and then Mate by Ali Hazelwood. One Dark Window, if you just came from that reading vlog, is the book that I started in my realistic reading week as a college student, and I got 184 pages into that. I'm almost halfway done this book and I'm really enjoying it, so I definitely want to finish it this week. I have my exam Wednesday, so I think as soon as Wednesday hits, like, I'll be able just to binge and have fun reading again. And then the next book I wanted to focus on is Made by Ali Hazelwood. This is the second book to the Bride universe. I don't really know if this is becoming a series or just a duology, but this follows Serena, who is Misery's best friend, and she is a hybrid and she falls in love or is mated to an alpha, and his name is Cohen. So I really want to read that. For Bride, for me, I flew past it. I really enjoyed it and had such a good time reading it. It was very quick pace, so I definitely think I'll be able to get through Mate pretty quickly. Those are the vibes I'm going for this video. I look kind of crazy, but I did just come from ending a different reading vlog to just sitting here and doing the intro here because why not? I have nothing else to do. Well, no, I do. I have to study, but I really want to finish some sort of my TBR. I want to have more than half of my TBR done. Let's try to finish my February TBR in a week. Except I set myself up for failure and I don't achieve it because it's so unachievable. It's actually crazy. let my camera charge and I filmed for like 50 minutes and then like all my storage was almost gone and then it was like dying and I was like, okay. Anyways, I'm back home. It's 11:43. I'm so tired. I just had such a long day. I did my exam and so many of you guys like DM'd me or texted me or something and I was really like, I felt so loved, so thank you guys if you did. So I have 2 reading updates and this one of them isn't on my TBR but one is, and I'm really trying to get the one on my TBR off so that, not in a bad way, like I don't want this book to end, but also like I can't put it down and I really want to pick up Mate because that one's the shortest book on my TBR that's left and I know I can get through that. So anyways, we're gonna talk about One Dark Window because I have been milking this book. Okay, I think I got almost halfway for last week when I was doing my reading vlog and like I couldn't read because I was studying, and recently I've just been racing through. Like this little chunk is just left here, so I am on page 282 and I'm in the middle of a chapter and this ends on 392. 100 pages left, like literally exactly 100 pages. I have a few things that I want to talk to you guys about and they're just quotes. I posted a TikTok on it, so if you've already seen it, you already stand it, and I'm not going to explain why this happens just to keep the suspense. But so she said, my heartbeat did not slow until the yard was quiet once more. Only Elm and I remained. What just happened? The prince shrugged, his green eyes lingering on Eon's shape in the distance. I think it's Hoth. Hoth broke your wrist. Raven mangled his hand. Balance. Okay. It was like good. It was so good in the moment and I literally like freaked out. I was like, and then I went to Dylan. I said, Dylan, if someone broke my wrist, he was like, they wouldn't be alive. I said, okay, pass the test. They had to like cut blood and for something, a secret thing in the book. Raven did it and like he used his blood, and then she's like, well, let me do it. And she's like, how am I gonna learn if I don't do it? So he cuts her hand and he says, guys, so he pinched my flesh, pulling more blood to the surface. Just a small cut, he murmured. Nothing too deep, no need to scar these beautiful hands. She said, if there was pain, I hardly felt it. Something else was stirring in me. Not pain, not quite pain, an ache. Yeah, me too, girl. That was so, I don't know, it really got me. It's just the way that they hugged. So this one said, I had not fit into anyone's arms like that since childhood, and even then, no one had ever held me so tightly, as if they needed me in their arms as much as I needed to be held, as if nothing else mattered but to hold one another, as if we had all the time in the world. Take all my money, Rachel Gilligs, and give me 27 more of these. Give me 50. I need all of your books in my hand. So I am enjoying this. I love this. Perfect. It's really, really good. The romance is slow burn and quiet, but once you see that spark, you are giggling, kicking your feet, like screaming in excitement because it's happening. Both are so quiet, but that need is there. Like they were kind of like an enemies in the morning, in the beginning because of things that happened, but Raven was kind of like, I liked how Rachel Gilligs is like, he's a bad boy exterior, but he is literally like a golden retriever at heart. They'll both blush if something happens, and I'm like, oh my god, like they both can't hide their excitement for one another. There's also a few other things with other characters going on too, which I'm very intrigued about. The only thing is sometimes, and I've seen this both with The Night and the Moth and then this one, sometimes I feel like it takes me a little bit to get into the storyline, because at least for Rachel Gilligs, like her fantasies are unique. You are getting something that you've never read before, and it's gonna be unique, it's gonna be deep, and also she's really good at rhymes and storytelling, telling fantasy like it's a story. You get what I mean? Like you're reading a story in a story, and sometimes it gets a little confusing, but I mean, I just had to say that. Like they're so unique that it takes a little bit longer, but when you're in it, you're having so much fun. And then the other only like little critique I have is that with talking about this kingdom, and you're talking about like the fear everyone has and how like no one is okay with what's happening, but since they're scared, they can't do anything about it. And I would just personally like to see more of the king and his evilness, because it's just kind of talked about and I would want to see it. I'm seeing the other evilness from other things that are going on, but I would like to see like the king because we're just kind of being told like the king is like this, the king is like that, and I'm like, okay, like his followers are, but I haven't seen him. So it's kind of like told to us. It's low stakes with what's happening. You're being like a spy. You're creeping into people's houses to steal their cards. So there's not too much action. We did get some action, but this book is very slow going, but it's in a good way. Like, you're building out the plot here, you're figuring out the cards and the secrets. Like, a lot of this was learning the plots, learning the characters, and it never felt like it was info dump. But it is slow. I am so excited for the second book though, because on my slight radar is Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. This, like I said, isn't on my TBR, but it kind of was for my mental, because this is my audiobook that I have been listening to almost like every week. It's just a very long book. So I am on page 640 or around there, I think, which is going to be Far and Free. I am almost to part 3. I have 10 pages to go, and then I'm on the third part, which will be ending this. I really do like this book. Again, I've said this in my other reading vlog, it does take a second to get through, I feel like, the ending books because they are so thick, but there's so much going on. You are dealing with past events that happened in the second book, or the second to last book. You've got like a lot of little missions going on, and then you have a lot of relationships going on. With this plot, there is so much going on because there are multiple bad guys and they're kind of working together. And then on top of that, there is a lot of issues with like politics. There was a lot that was going on in this book. You weren't necessarily bored, but there were definitely some plot points I wasn't as intrigued with, and also some POVs I wasn't really intrigued with. So I've been going through this just very slowly. I'm kind of getting annoyed with Julian and Emma because they are parabate. They can't be with one another. They're like, they have this plan in their head, and I swear a lot of this book has been them trying to figure it out. It's just kind of getting on my nerves because I'm like, okay, like, you can't figure this out right now. Like, let's worry on some other things. I'm getting annoyed because it's been so drawn out. I am really liking seeing Ty and Kit together. You have no idea how excited I am for Wicked Powers because I am really falling in love with them, especially because Kit is the only person outside of his family who understands him. Like, he was having an emotional episode, and Kit was like, oh, I remember like rubbing circles on someone's back is good. Like, he just comes up with these things. He's like, Ty needs this. And I literally love them to death. They are so cute and adorable. I think one of the warlocks said to Kit, like, go be with him. You're the only one that he needs right now. Go be there for him. And I was like, frick. And then lastly, obviously, the Mortal Instrument characters are like the parents in these books because the Blackthorns don't have those types of figures other than Diana. So seeing them constantly in this book, seeing updates with Magnus and Alec, and also, once again, you see them standing up for the minorities. Not express enough how much I love these characters. And it's so, also, it is so relieving seeing characters that are my age, which is so funny because Emma and Julian are 17 and I'm 21. So I am Jason Clary's age, which is funny because only a few years, like 2 years ago, like 1 year ago, I was closer to, like, it's just kind of funny seeing how like they went from like 16 to like 21 because I read these books so fast. That is my update. Hopefully, if work is really slow, plan is just to read as much as I can. Like I said, because, or I don't think I said this, the snow kind of messed up our schedule for this week. So we were supposed to start chapter 6 on Monday, but because of snow, we didn't have that. And then we had my exam today. And then Friday, I don't have marketing class. I do have my review day on Friday for my anthropology class for my exam. But other than that, like, we're really taking it slow. So I'm kind of in a middle where I don't have anything due, but like tomorrow is going to be a big due day, or Friday's going to be a big due date. Tomorrow will just be kind of like a day where I can like actually sit and read. Say goodnight for today. Hopefully we will get through some books. Like, I have so much planned to read and I need to start getting through some books. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Good night. I don't think I understood the hype of this book because it was taking me so long to read, because it was an exam week, so I wasn't able to just like read it every single day, big chunks at a time. But let me just tell you, Rachel Gilligs was literally a diamond under a rock. Whenever you read one of her books, you are getting something you have never read before. On top of that, you've got all of these characters that are so well done, and I just cannot describe the littlest of details that she adds and how impactful they are to the story. My biggest take on this is her writing. She can do it in a rhyme. She can do it in a lyrical way. The way that she shows romance in this book and how slow burned it is, but how fierce it is and how much they love each other. And then on top of that, you've got all of like, it is so magical. Romance in this is beautiful. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I literally freaking love this. I devoured this. I literally devoured this. I read the last 90-ish, 100 pages. Devoured. Didn't use a fork and a spoon or a knife. I just used my hands and I raw dogged it because this was freaking amazing. Don't ask what I just said. I have no idea what I just said. The ending. The writing switches. Guys, the writing switches. I cannot say for anything in any bone in my body, I cannot say what happens at the end. Full on spoilers, full on holy crap. But I can say without a doubt, you can see the switch in her writing. The switches in the grammar, the switches in the point of views, how things are said are completely different. I am so excited for the second book. I want to go and grab it right now. My God, it was so freaking amazing. I'm so serious. That was so good. She was a strong female character, but I feel like I could relate. Like she's felt like a normal girl who got this fever and has just been very timid and quiet, and she was that. And with the nightmare in her, she was like, please help me, help. So she felt like a damsel in distress, but yet it wasn't like she wasn't a strong female character. She was, but she used the nightmare for help because she just needed someone to lean on. She needed someone to finally rescue her and not just throw her away. The nightmare did that for her, but yet Raven was the only one to do it for her. I feel like the nightmare, of course, did it, you know, for her, but also for himself. But like Raven did it because he loves her. Oh my God, it's freaking amazing. So in this book, you see her very timid, and I really cannot wait for the second book because I feel like the character development and the strength that she is going to acquire is going to be so good. Oh my God, the end was literally crazy. Like she was like dripping blood everywhere and fought and just like, oh my God. I want to almost give it like a 4.75 stars because it took me longer, but I feel like those 5 stars and that excitement and that obsession is there. It just took until the end because like I was finally able to just like binge the last 50% of this book because like I read a big chunk in an hour and then I read another big chunk today, which is like an hour and a half or something. So like I'm kind of in between writings, but I really just want to give it a 5 star because it was just a good book. It was just so good. It was so fun. I just love it. Rachel Gilligs puts so much thought in her books because I think there was this one bit where it was just like a piece of clothing that Raven had to fix, and it was really funny because it wasn't like, it was like obviously like a fantasy type book, so it had fantasy type descriptions, I guess. So it wasn't like his pants, you know, like it was kind of funny. My camera literally said no more storage left. The only thing I think, I don't know if I want to give this like a 5 star because like I really do because it was really good, and I just feel like overall Rachel Gilligs is an author for me. She does everything I love in books, and when it comes to like romance, she doesn't give too much smut to the point where it's like overtaking the book and like the point of the book, but you got that romance to see. So I think I'm gonna end up giving this a 4.75 star because I have a feeling the second book is going to be amazing and I'm going to be like really invested. I feel like that's the feeling I'm getting from it. But I really liked this book, and I'm so glad all of y'all were literally like, Caitlin, finally freaking pick it up, and I did. So I'm very glad that I did. We finished this one, so we are now halfway through my TBR. Room is a little bit of a mess. I need to definitely clean it, so that is a goal of mine today because I don't have work. And I literally have nothing going on, and that's weird for me because this entire week, or last week and the following week, like I've been so busy with stuff, so I just get to sit at home and read. Like, that's literally my goal. My mom's like, what are you gonna do today? Read. That's it. That's all I literally want to do. For the sake of this video, I have 3 books left. I've got Magnolia Park's Into the Dark, then I have Mate by Ali Hazelwood, and then lastly I have House of Flame and Shadow. And we already know, obviously not gonna finish these big hefters. There's literally no way I could finish this in 2 days. I mean, today it's already 2 right now, but there's no way I'm finishing this in 2 days. I also just like, I can't do that. I know myself, I cannot do that. I'm also gonna be busy tomorrow, so I don't even know if I can finish another book for this video, if I'm being honest. But I'm glad that I'm at least halfway done with my TBR. So I finished Hopeless, A Certain Kind of Hunger, and then One Dark Window. So I'm thinking of reading Mate by Ali Hazelwood. This is only, it says 446. And when I read Bride by her, I flew past this. I had a lot of fun with it, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy this one. This is the art that's inside too. It is so pretty. But if you didn't know, Bride is the first book to this, and this is the second one. This one follows Serena, who is Misery's friend. I believe she's the one that went missing, but she is a hybrid, so she's half human and then were. There's a lot of like politics that happens and a lot of world building, and I really liked that about Bride. And she's a target for a lot of people, so she goes to Cohen, who I guess is like protecting her, but is mates with her, and I think he's the only one that knows that. So they're mates and then they come together. So I'm really excited. I loved the first book and I am just so ready, I think, to get into this. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some lunch and then we're gonna start reading this book. A lot of reading is going to be done today, hopefully. So I think my goal, because this is 446, I would probably say like, literally 226 is where we would have to go. Yeah, we would literally have to get here today, and then hopefully maybe tomorrow we'll be able to finish the second half. We'll see. I'm going to be with Dylan all day tomorrow, so that's the only thing. It's a little later and I was able to get some chores done and I cleaned up my room, and I love this time in my room where I get like the sunset because it brings the light in my room and it makes it look really, really girly and pretty, and I love it. So I started reading and I did start reading Mate. I am feeling a little lost though, because I remember in Bride, Misery was trying to find Serena because she had uncovered something. This book, like, I just kind of wish we got like a nice little refresher because I'm kind of a little lost. I'm getting some memory back of certain things. I do want a little bit of a clarification because I think I read that book 2 years ago. So it's been a second, but I'm currently on page 48. So I'm literally I was doing like a read with me, and my camera has died twice. So whatever I just got, that will be the read with me. But where Serena's talking about herself in an interview, and we switched from a lot of time periods. So I think the first one was when she was a kid, and then we got to where this like guy was trying to kill her, and then we went back to Lo telling her some things, and then we went back to the present, and then we're back in the past and we're talking about the interview. And so far I hate, not Lo, Cohen. Sorry, I don't love Cohen because something happens where this guy's trying to hurt her and it really icks me out. Like I got really grossed out by it. There was a reason he didn't. She's going with Cohen to the compound because she just obviously got attacked, and he's like, you're not allowed to be by yourself anymore. And he's like, I'll protect you. And it's so weird. He'll get these little bits where he's like really nice and he'll be like, I'm gonna protect you, and then he's like, I literally hate you. So I feel like he's trying to push her away or something like that. That's all. There's literally nothing to update on. I just wanted to update that I started this. I am definitely going to do some editing because I have a video that's going to be due tomorrow. 3 videos that I need to edit, and then this is going to be the 4th one. So I'm very behind if you guys couldn't tell. I'm definitely reading at my normal speed, but I am loving her bits where they're very jokey. She's very good at that. It's not even cringy, it's just like quirky talk, but it's funny. They are so funny together. There was this one bit where someone's like, dude, you have to tell me your name, and and he's like, well, why would I tell you? And he's like, Serena, how do you think of Bob? She's like, he was like, Serena, what's his name? Like, what do you want his name to be? And she's like, I like Bob. He's like, okay, I like it, Bob the Vampire. And it was really funny. And then there were like a few other bits where they're just very jokey with one another, and I like it. It was fun. So again, I love Allie Hazelwood for that, and I loved Bright, so I know I'm gonna really like this. And Riley read this. If you guys don't know her, she's my bestie, but Riley read this 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago or something. No, maybe it was a while ago, and she really liked it. So I'm very excited to get into this. I'm going to crack on with this. I'm gonna get a few other things done, and then I will try to read a little bit more as I go on, but that is all so far. Hi everyone, you're gonna be a little disappointed in me. Well, I'm not disappointed in myself. I'm doing the best I can. So, I did hang out with my dad today. I took a shower, I worked out, and then I went and got us Chipotle. And we ate that together, and then we watched Knives Out Like It's Dead Man, and it was really, really good. It was very good. It was a good movie. We had a lot of fun watching it. I didn't get a chance to really read much more of this book, but I did get a little more into this. I'm on chapter 6, but I'm on page 69. I got the smallest little chunk in. It's saying I'm about 15% done with this book. Oh. Hey guys, it is the new month. I am so serious when I tell you guys, I thought I had tomorrow, Sunday. I don't. It is March 1st. Okay, so listen. Okay, so that's fun. Okay, great. So anyways, in that case, this video is over. I'm gonna talk about this book, but I will be wrapping up this video. I'm really enjoying it. Also, this book is so floppy, and it looks like it's like really large in a way. I really like Cohen and Serena together. They are so funny. They are so Black Cat and Golden Retriever vibes. It almost gives me vibes of Dylan and I, because she just won't stop talking, and he's just kind of like, and it just feels like us. It's so cute. I really like them together. I guess the series, I don't know if this is just gonna be a duology or what, but my favorite thing is that you get this paranormal bits with politics, and then you get the romance. It's a romance paranormal book, and it's so much fun to read. I'm just enjoying it. I really am, and I'm hopefully going to be able to finish this quickly so that I can get on to my March TBR. I need to get that going. Oh my god, I feel so behind right now. That is the book that we are finishing off with in today's video. So very successful. My last reading vlog wasn't very successful, but you have reading vlogs to watch. They are very laid back, they are very relaxing. So let's talk about my February TBR. I had Hopeless, A Certain Hunger, Mate, One Dark Window, House, the Sky, and Breath, and then lastly was Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. I read Hopeless, A Certain Hunger, and then One Dark Window. I finished 3 books in the month of February, and of course I am 68 pages into Mate. I'm feeling very discouraged and bummed because I love reading a lot, and I love getting through books throughout the month, considering that it's my whole channel, and I mean I have stacks of books over there that I need to read. I'm just feeling very discouraged because I just thought I was gonna do a lot better with reading this month, and I didn't. I honestly did worse, which is fine. I honestly thought that was gonna happen, like my first full month of school, so it definitely took a toll just seeing how it went, but it of course took a toll on my reading. So I kind of feel like I'm like letting you guys down not reading in reading vlogs pretty much, because like my last reading vlog that's gonna be up before this one, I haven't even finished a book, and then this one I finished a book. It doesn't feel like we've done a lot of progress, so I'm sorry about that. I'm doing the best I can. I just need to like understand myself that that's enough. That has to be enough right now. And of course there are bigger fish to fry. There are bigger priorities right now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I honestly don't know what I have for this video. It's kind of all over the place, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys subscribe and give a big thumbs up and hit the notification bell so every time I post. I am just trying my best. I am trying to keep afloat as I do school and a bunch of billion other things. Hopefully, I'm really hoping February can be a lot better. I'm going to try to listen to a lot of audiobooks and also just prioritize reading like in the morning and night and give myself some time. So I love you guys dearly. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in a minute.